but you know.
We're going to talk a lot of shit. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of the Big Brother Canada 6 finale. As you can see,
so fucking enthusiastic.
I'm extremely excited to be talking about this.
Oh my god.
Kayla did not win. Paris did. Anything else?
No, we have a lot to unpack here.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. How can everyone find you on social? What? Oh, okay. So we are going to talk about it. Okay. I didn't realize that. Please.
I only have like 2 things to say about the whole thing.
Fuck it.
Well, no, that's 3. That's 3. Okay, so my first thing is, was there like a last minute malfunction on all the microphones in the Big Brother Canada finale? Because they all seem to have to scream everything.
So
like
I actually read like a Reddit thing from somebody that was in the live audience today, and they said that like the audience was cheering so much and so loudly whenever Paris would say something that it caused both of them to have to scream to be heard. And Allie, like a few times, like while the questions were going on, said like multiple times that she couldn't hear what Paris and Paris and Kayla were saying.
Hello, okay. Eddie in the chat. Welcome.
The other thing is.
Yeah, go ahead.
The other thing is, people, Big Brother hopefuls, always remember that people will forget what you do and what you say, but they never, ever forget how you make them feel. Mm-hmm. And that jury did not feel good about Kayla.
Yeah.
They did not feel good, and that feeling does not go away, and that is why she lost. So just remember, the moment you walk in that door, day 1, that is when jury management starts, and don't forget that.
It's never a good idea to refer as the other jury members as crybabies.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Terrible.
I had a hard time. I get that they had Paris and Kayla had a limited amount of time that they could scream at us. So they were talking really, really fast and screaming. And I just found it annoying. And Kayla basically taking a gigantic verbal shit all over every single juror, even Derek. Derek got the biggest piece of shit. He got the diarrhea runny shit. You ever remember that show, You Can't Do That on TV? And if you said the phrase, I don't know, or something like that, you got slimed. A big bucket of slime would come down on you. That's what she did, but it was with shit. And the biggest dump landed on Derek.
Oh my god, it was horrible.
All right, let's rewind a little bit, because when was the last time we talked about Big Brother Canada? Was it at Final Four before Kayla had the opportunity to cut Derek?
I don't remember. I was stuck. I was at Reality Rally and I lost track.
Oh right, so me and Allison just had the show. So when was the last time we spoke, Allison?
It was Saturday before last.
Okay, so that was before. Yeah, so that was before like the power.
They just shut the live feeds off.
Yes. Okay, gotcha. All right,
Allison, honey, you're very robotic tonight. Are you constipated? What's going on?
No, I haven't had a bowel movement today. That's probably.
So yeah.
This is the quality content that we go on air for.
Everybody needs to know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let y'all go because when I start, I don't have any breaks tonight.
Okay. So I will take over from here then, because I have a lot of like thoughts to unpack. Because I thought that this was a really exciting finish to a really amazing season of Big Brother.
Oh, wait, I want to say something really quick.
Sure.
I like your new couch.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so happy.
Welcome.
I love it. Thank you. That makes me feel so happy. Okay, so rewind to the last time we talked.
Mm-hmm.
So Kayla won the power of veto. So she had this choice whether or not to take out Derek here or take out Will. This was the moment that I was waiting for, and I think all of Canada was waiting for the entire season was, does Kayla have the balls to take out her showmance here? Ultimately, it didn't matter because he didn't win those final competitions, but that's really results-oriented thinking. So we can't, looking back now that we know the result, we can't say like, oh, like she made the right decision because of that. Because in that moment, she didn't know. You know, in like moving forward, he could have won like all of those competitions and taken Kayla out. I don't think he would have, but I think that that's what Canada was, or Big Brother Canada as production was really setting up, is like, will Kayla do it? Is she gonna like cut her showmance kind of thing? And honestly, I think that she should have. That would have. Well, what I really think is where
it may have gotten her. It may have gotten her one extra vote.
Right. Well, I don't know. I think that Olivia, Johnny, and Allie, I think would have had a lot more respect for her, because she would have had more on her resume to back up this like I'm a cold bitch narrative that she came off with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like she came off with rubbing them the wrong way at the end, but no real like huge moves to kind of showcase that, except for getting out of that triple eviction. Now, I went into last week on the show saying that if Kayla cuts Derek and makes it to the end and wins, she will easily be in like my top 10 like best Big Brother players of all time list. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But now that I've seen everything, I am so disappointed in what I thought was a really great Big Brother player. Yeah, she was really great at competitions, and yeah, she
failed socially.
Right, exactly. She made this amazing move to get Erica out. She did this really great strategic play to save herself in that triple eviction. When her and Derek were going home underneath Johnny's HOH. But it doesn't matter how much you do if you don't treat the jury right. So Paris, realistically, she didn't really do too much throughout this game, but she went into that jury and she said, Allison and Deb, you guys were too good at this game and I had to take you out. That
is validating the jury. It's very important to validate them.
Exactly. Like you don't have to go on and call them babies, like even if it's meant to come off as like a funny.
No, they need sunshine blown up their ass. That's what they need.
And I don't it's so frustrating because this is now the second season in a row where we've had to have this dialogue of terrible jury management, just totally ruining literally months of all this hard work and what could have been a great game. Mm-hmm. It's the same exact thing with Paul, except I don't really peg her, I don't take her down as many notches as I do Paul. I think that Kayla is a better player than Paul overall. I think so. Also looking back, I think it's really interesting that Derek and Kayla, they had the power to take out Paris at that final 5 when it was Paris and Maddie on the block.
I have a question. Do you think that Kayla could get as far as she did a second time? Like Paul did.
Paul was able to get as far as he did the second time because he was the only veteran amongst all these newbies.
Well, she would be a veteran too if she went back. Does she have the social skills to get her way to the end like Paul did a second time?
Well, another thing about Paul is Paul had that ridiculous twist where he was safe the first 2 weeks.
She would too. They all do. Anytime that there is a veteran, cast with all newbies, they always have some safety, like the first 3 weeks. I mean,
if that's the
it would kill the show.
I'm confident in saying that yes, like Kayla, I think is smart enough to set herself up to get as far as she did this time. And I think that she is more of a super fan and more strategically sound than Paul to learn from her mistakes the second time around. I really do. Like I would like put my hand on the Bible and like sign, seal, deliver that shit right now. I think
there's a guy walking around in the background with his pants open.
That's my
yeah.
But anyway,
as long as it's not hanging out, it's all good.
It might get us more views.
Wait! Something was hanging out. Is that a belt? Was that a belt protruding or?
That was a belt.
Look,
okay.
Look, here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something.
What?
Real quick. Mama's gonna talk for a minute.
Okay.
Kayla lost the minute she cut Will. End of it.
I think it happened sooner than that.
Yeah, she cut Will, took Paris and Derek. Paris won, cut Derek, took Kayla, and Kayla proceeded to stroke her own ego and take a verbal shit all over the entire jury. And if this bitch wants to sit here and act all shocked that she lost, I'm going to give her the number of my psychiatrist and psychologist to straighten her ass out.
Well,
because there is no way. I mean, how would you guys feel if I basically called you some whiny ass bitches in the house? How would you feel if I sat there and said, each and every one of you are sitting here because I put you there?
Yeah. I mean, that's totally fair. I think that honestly, Allison, like now that we're looking at it, I think that where she messed up was one eviction sooner than Will. So let's say that her and Derek decide to take out Paris instead of Maddie at this final 5 spot where they were both on the block. So you have to think like I think the competition wins would have gone exactly the same considering they were all like super mental from here on out. And Maddie like was studying all day long. Like I'm very confident in saying that we could have just swapped out Paris and Maddie's comp wins like from the final 4 on. So we would be looking at a final 2 of Kayla and Maddie.
Right.
I think Kayla wins in that situation because I don't think that Maddie can get the respect from the jury. I don't think that her speech comes together as well as Paris does.
To be honest, I don't think it would have mattered who Kayla sat next to because it was the way she treated the jury. Maddie may not have been able to say she did anything, but it would have been the matter in which she said, you know, I didn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. I think it would have been the way she handled herself and carried herself. This just came down to me. It made me sick. It disgusted me. I'm going to flat out just say it made me nauseous watching Kayla because it was her, this. And every other breath out of her mouth, she was throwing Derek under the bus and dragging him around in circles. And look, none of us have ever played Big Brother. We've never been in the situation like Big Brother, so we don't know what it's like in that moment. But to sit there and behave as, oh, she had to do it, she had say and do it, she had to win. Let this be a template. Let this be a learning training video for everyone who wants to go on Big Brother, for everyone who wants to know how not to handle a jury with your speech and answering questions. I'm telling you, this forgoes all 18 seasons of Big Brother US. This forgoes Big Brother Canada. Everything I've ever seen, I have never seen a spoiled brat stand up there and stroke herself like she's something special. Yeah, she's a comp beast. It doesn't, I don't give a flying fuck who you are. If you can't treat people with respect at the end of the day, you can go fuck yourself. I don't care for it for 5 minutes. If that bitch had talked to me like that during the jury, during my questions and everything else, security would have had to come get me, because Allison would be taking earrings off and shoes and charging those stairs like a freaking bull.
I don't know, guys. Like I'm a lot less down on.
Sorry, Jesus. That's right, Flam. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry, Jesus, for cursing. Lord help.
I'm a lot less down on Kayla, I think, than you guys are. I think she did a bad job, but overall, like, I still think that she played the superior game overall than Paris.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
I am disagreeing with you.
Handled it in the end.
No, I'm totally disagreeing with you, because the biggest part of the game is social. I mean, comp wins and all that stuff is peripheral. Those are good, and you get power and all that stuff. But the main body of the game is social. And if you fail socially, you sucked. Just say it.
I don't know.
It's a social experiment, correct?
A social experiment is like the real world.
Well, Big Brother started out as social experiment.
There was always like a competitive side to it.
Nonetheless, still mainly social.
I don't know. If I were casting my vote here, it would have been for Kayla, to be frank. Even after that jury speech, just because I think that Kayla played a much more impressive game overall. And Paris, she said that Kayla, having her alliance known, being in a showmance with Derek, was a detriment. I don't think that that's true at all, because
I think that you would definitely feel completely different if your ass was sitting in that jury and you just got fucked over. You would not feel that optimistic about her. Guaranteed.
I also want to sing Paris's praise here, because me saying that Kayla, I think, played better, that is me not saying that Paris played a bad game at all. I think that Paris did what she needed to do, and she's kind of perfected in my opinion, the textbook formula on how to get to the end and win, which is sleep the first half of the game, make sure you float around. She played a floater game.
There's no shame in the game in
exactly.
Floater.
I was gonna say that there's no shame in the floater game. This was an Andy Herron style, June song kind of style, a game. And I think
love your June song.
I think that that's great, but it's not as difficult. Paris's win is very textbook standard Big Brother winner, and how to get to the end and win. Where if Kayla had a better speech, and I think if Kayla had the better speech than she did, she would have won easily. And we would be sitting here talking about how impressive and how flashy Kayla's game was, and how much of a unicorn she is as a player in Big Brother history.
Well, let me ask you something, Tyler,
real
quick. She was going on and on about how she took Derek and molded him and made him into the player that she wanted, and blah, blah, blah. Yep. Derek had a lot to do with saving her ass.
Story.
I mean, it's true. And I'm surprised a lot of people haven't talked about it more. I mean, he really, all three of these people went into a room with all the winners of Big Brother Canada. Paris hugged them all and listened. Derek was nervous. He talked to them and listened.
I loved that, by the way.
Kayla went in there and acted like, I'm sorry, Jesus, the cunt that she is in the end of the day with her behavior. Okay? Sorry. But I just feel like she did use Derek, as you do when you play the game. It's a game. It's going to happen. But I'm surprised a lot of people haven't really addressed the fact that he carried her. Didn't carry her, but he did.
He was her meat shield.
Yeah, it was her meat shield. He won comps. And she didn't make him win a comp.
And the thing is, for the first quarter of the game, they laid low. Both of them. So they have no business saying anything about Paris not playing the first half of the game because those two laid low themselves.
I found it insulting that Kayla said at one point, you know, I didn't just wake up the last week of the game. Paris played the game. She played a very different game. She played the social game. She did what she had to do. She flipped her hair at the camera, which drove me nuts. But at the end of the day, she won. And I'm not, listen, I've been turned down by Big Brother, okay, a few times. I just get irritated. People get excited. They think they're big shit because they're in the final two and they can get up there and say and do whatever they want. I mean, the game does not stop when there's only two people in the house. That game does not stop until somebody walks out the winner.
Now, do you guys think that Kayla still loses in a final two with Maddie?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Now, my only argument is, Tyler, if she behaved, I think she would have still behaved. It has to do with her behavior, with how cocky she was.
I think Maddie would have gone into that final two speech exactly how she was on the night of her eviction, like being like, I'm the hero. I came out like, I did this. Like, I'm so great. I'm the underdog. And that, like, I was totally turned off by that.
Maddie's a nightmare. Everything about her turns me off 100%. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. The girl had zero personality. She was jumping up and down like she was some hot shit during the jury. And I mean, if she was only doing it because of Johnny and everybody else, and it just, okay, who's echoing? I can hear myself.
Who's echoing? It's not me. Who's echoing?
Is this you, Tyson? Sorry.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
I think. No.
Wait a minute. Have I turned into the voice of God?
Is it you? Is it you, Allison?
It's not me. Hold on.
So Phelan says in the chat, I watched the finale and I didn't want Kayla to win. I don't know, guys.
I just Phelan would come on with us for 2 minutes and just tell us his perspective for someone who only watched the finale.
I would love that. I don't know, guys. I think that. Like that, I think that the points you guys are docking for Kayla are valid, but I don't think that like this makes her a bad player. Like, yeah, I'm disappointed in how it turned out for her, but I think like what's still there is a really, really amazing balls to the wall, kick-ass female Big Brother player.
I agree with you. Right. I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
The thing that everybody needs to remember, all you Big Brother hopefuls, all you future Big Brother people, just remember that the jury is not happy about being on the jury. They're not happy about being there. They lost. They are pissed.
Right.
So you need to validate each and every one of those people. You need to validate each person on the jury. You need to make them feel good about themselves. You need to blow sunshine up their assholes to make them feel good about themselves, that they played a part in your game. You can't make them feel like they are victims of you.
Tyler, are you upset with us?
Let me put that back on.
No, I just because we disagree, like I think that this back and forth, like this is why I love this game, is because like everybody sees the same story with a different perspective, and that's what I love about Big Brother and Survivor.
Can I give an analogy real quick?
Go ahead, go for it.
Okay, it's like the Oscars. Okay, you have 5 nominated actresses and they all work their butts off in different ways and they got nominated and only one of them wins. Okay, you got 4 fake ass smiling bitches in the audience acting happy, and they, but they're hurt, they're upset, and then you get the winner who goes up there and she has to give her speech. Okay, you following me? And the person gets up there with their Oscar and starts going on like, I did a great job. I just want to thank myself. And, you know, I did great. I had to pump myself up. I did all the hard work. And
me.
blah, blah, blah.
I'm better than all of you.
No, I'm better than all of you. You guys are sitting in the audience like some bitch babies. Blah, blah, blah. What kind of reception do you think she's going to get?
Exactly. You need to validate people.
She played. Look, she played the game. She busted her ass. I'm on the same page. I'm just saying, and I'll say it one more time. I just think it was her behavior during the jury speech that was the nail in the coffin for her.
Being TV watchers, like seeing like the whole perspective, not just being on the jury and seeing like little bits and then getting called a baby at the end.
Yeah.
Would you guys have voted for Paris or Kayla?
If what again? I'm sorry, someone is distracting me. What?
So being like somebody that's watching the show from the outside, seeing everything that Kayla has done, and you're not being personally called a baby, like you're looking at this a little bit more subjectively.
If she went in being humble and personally addressed each and every jury member, validating them, and I do believe that they may have given her a shot.
Yeah.
But she was not humble at all. She went in like she had already won.
Yeah. And I see why she lost, but I really think that the vote should have been like 4-3 or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that her game deserved to lose 1-6.
The jury didn't deserve to be berated by her.
I'm just gonna say, when you told me that it was a 6-1, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked, and then I saw what happened,
and now I'm not.
And then I was like, well, I can kind of see why.
You can't berate the jury.
My God.
Here's another fun fact. Hamza had more diary room sessions this season than Derek did.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Well, he's a lot more interesting.
Yeah. Did you notice how much time?
Hold on. Does somebody need earphones? Is somebody not wearing earphones?
I'm wearing earphones.
I'm not, but I never wear earphones like that.
Oh, can you put on earphones? I think it's you.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Give me 1 second.
I just can't speak when I hear myself speaking.
Yeah, no, I understand. I just wonder why that's like a problem this time.
It's like I'm yelling into.
Yeah, it's weird. I
Rant. Canyon.
So while he's getting his earphones, can we talk about the heat? I am freaking dying. I'm fanning myself with my Michelle's Place fan from Reality Rally, and I am loaded down with anti-monkey butt powder. I'm just saying, baby anti-monkey butt powder. It's a thing.
Is your butt sweating?
Okay.
Is that
everything is sweating?
It's really
literally, like everything is sweating. I am dying.
Let me tell you something. I don't feel sorry
This show
for you.
was brought to
I'm in
you
the
by
South.
anti-monkey butt powder. I swear, get it.
There's these freaking talcum powder. Listen, I put powder in my undies in the summer, in the front and the back. Okay.
That's why it's called anti-monkey butt powder, so you don't get monkey butt.
Sometimes I put it in my bra.
Oh, well, that too, especially if you have big boobs, you know, and I do.
So.
Hey, listen, we're talking about monkey butt.
Anyway,
yes,
so I'm sorry for anybody that suffers from monkey butt. But so overall this season, what did you guys think about it?
I thought it was entertaining. I do have a question though.
It was good until Erica got evicted and I got lost at that point.
I thought it was better than last year, and I think they brought back all the house guests that were evicted the first part of the season, and of course spent more time on who was the first lady that got evicted, the older lady,
Rosina.
Rosina.
Oh, Pilza. Rosina.
Yeah, Rosina.
Sorry, I couldn't remember her name. Rosina. They spent more time with Rosina than they did Hamza.
I know. That was amazing.
He got like 2 seconds to say, hey, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my thoughts about this season, and I'm actually I'm gonna be writing an article for Reality Board. I think the big takeaway from this season is just comparing the casting in Big Brother US to the casting in Big Brother Canada. Like, we had so many strong females this season. Like, the only female that didn't bring something to this season, in my opinion, was Maddie. And when I saw Paris cut Derek and say it's time for an all-female final too, I was happy either way with the win. Because I was happy that a female was representing this really strong female-driven season. Throughout the entire way, we had Veronica and Erica pre-jury. And then we had the Ding Dongs, and we had Maddie, and then we had Paris and Kayla. Just all of these amazing, amazing women. And I look at the cast of guys this season, and they were all pretty duddy, except for Johnny and
Hamza.
Ryan and Hamza. Yeah. But other than that, the female power this season was really incredible, and just overall, this cast was really, really great.
Yeah, we need some really extra guys, super extra. You know what I mean?
I'm you know how I hate a sausage fest on reality TV, and that's what we're getting on Survivor right now. I think that Big Brother US could definitely cast some stronger women.
There's nothing bad about a sausage fest when it comes to live feeds.
Yeah. That's true. I will agree with that. But imagine if we had more than one Jessica on Big Brother 19. Paul would have never happened and been a thing. You know what I mean? So my hope for Big Brother 20 is that there's stronger women, and that they can take a page from the casting success, in my opinion, of this season.
Right.
And even
I think we just put Allison to sleep.
No, I'm not saying. Yeah.
I thought you were yawning.
Listen, that was a fantastic season. I enjoyed it. I've only seen 2 seasons of Big Brother Canada, I'm not even gonna lie. But I've also seen, sat through 19 seasons of Big Brother US. Okay? So I just hope that Big Brother 20, I don't know what they're going for, man. I don't know what they're casting. Independent, opinionated women. I don't know if that's on the radar. Or I don't know
somebody
if
that gets in a fight at Waffle House or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's somebody.
I know. That's what I want to see. I want to see a bitch that gets in a fight in the Waffle House.
Look.
Yeah, if only we knew somebody like that.
Don't fuck with a Waffle House waitress, man. When she says she's gonna clock you, man, she clocks you.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I want to see some people playing. I was so disappointed in Big Brother, 19. It was just such a dud, and Big Brother Canada 6 really gave me back some hope for Big Brother 20.
Well,
I've
read on on Reddit, there have been a couple people that have been cut at finals for casting that have said that the casting directors are really looking for strong players this season. So I think that they're really going into casting this season with the mindset of not repeating Big Brother 19, which is hopeful. It's good. But it's Big Brother US. They really focus on the Instagram models and the hot bodies locked in a house over the summer. What's going to happen kind of narrative.
Yeah.
Pool time kind of thing. Where Big Brother Canada always brings the players, always brings the people who are willing to make bold moves, strategic moves, and play a little bit smarter of a game. Yes, that comes at the detriment of not as many blow-ups and drama and stuff like that, but it's really a better game of chess, in my opinion, when watching Big Brother Canada than Big Brother US.
I gotta pee.
And she's gotta pee.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
All right.
Well, while Allison
she's really pooping.
Yeah, definitely.
That laugh, but she's really pooping.
Explosive. So what we were saying off air, just to fill dead time, was I'm really checked out of this season of Survivor, and I'm glad that it's ending. and we'll talk about this more at length tomorrow on the show, but I just like when Dominic or Wendell becomes the winner this season, like I can't even really rank them in terms of strategy because they've just been so protected that they don't even have to make like strong moves and win people over and make like social.
That's good gameplay.
Plays.
That's good gameplay, though. You know,
I think it's luck. I think it's no. I think that it's luck. Like they're getting so many advantages, and
how many advantages did they have each one?
Jesus, they've at least had 3 each. It's just way too much for like one person. And it's the editing is like the worst that Survivor has ever been. Like we know that Wendell or Dominic is going to be the winner. We don't know half the cast. Like when I looked at the jury, I was like, do I know anything about Jenna or Chelsea or like how are these people going to vote? Sebastian even like. How are these people going to vote in the end? We have no idea because I don't even know them as an established character because it's literally the Dominic and Wendell show with little sprinkles of doubt from Laurel and Kellen. And it's so frustrating to watch.
Speaking of Chelsea, I'll just use her. I don't know have you seen the article about the 2 people from the next Survivor that are posting pictures of themselves online?
Yeah, I did see that.
And that you know they may be sued for $5 million.
Yeah.
By CBS. Yeah, apparently, you know, the people that just got back from Fiji, 2 of them were taking pictures and posting themselves on social media, which is a big no-no. And it got out, and you know, CBS is pissed off. So keep in mind that the editors have not begun to edit yet, and you will be edited on the cutting floor even worse than Chelsea. If you think Chelsea was invisible, you will, you know, unless they got to the finals, you will be completely invisible. Just saying.
Well, unless they win like a million advantages like Dominic and Wendell, then they have to be shown 24/7.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is a worse season to me than like Survivor Worlds Apart, Survivor San Juan del Sur. Like, I am just so incredibly low on this season, and I can't wait for Dominic or Wendell to pick up their stupid, undeserved check and us to just move on to the next season.
No, I don't think it's undeserved.
I do. I really do.
Each advantage you earn your advantage.
You don't really earn it, though. I mean, like, especially in the case of Ghost Island, like, you are literally drawing a rock. It is all luck. It is all chance. And, like, this is the same reason why I'm so down on Ben winning Survivor last season.
Did Dominic go to Ghost Island?
No, but, like, he is finding idols left and right, just like Ben did last season.
Yeah, but you earned that. You looked for it. You earned it.
I'm sure everybody's looking for it. I feel that there's some kind of like production, not like interference, but you know, cameras looking like a certain way or something. Cause and it's always the same kind of person too. It's like the white straight male in his like 40s with like a family. This is why I'm so low on Tony also. Like Tony was just like with that Tyler Perry idol, he was so protected the entire game that he literally like couldn't be touched, and that's not the mark of a good player to me. It really isn't. Like I just what I wish would have happened was Kellen should have saved her double vote and used it this week to blindside either Sebastian or Wendell. That's what should have happened. And that's just my 2 cents because I wasn't on the show last week. But Kellen really blew it. But she's like, I feel like she's playing with like a blindfold, just like throwing fists in the air, trying to like hit something because she can't even find her footing because of how protected Dominic and Wendell are at all times because of advantages. So that's my rant for the week. Hopefully next season is better. Plus, like the whole like Ghost Island theme, I think has been a total flop. There's no consistency to how it's done, and people are just drawing rocks because they're too polite to pick people. Yeah, I don't know. I am very, very, very down on the season.
My only problem with Ghost Island was the fact that they had to break that little thing to get their clue or advantage. They had to break it in succession. They couldn't like pick out whatever one they wanted. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So it was kind of predestined as to what they were getting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I'm sure
that's another.
They know who's coming. They know who's coming, and you have to take that one. So, you know, they fill it with whatever they want to give you.
You know, like why would they put an advantage on Ghost Island when Jenna goes there when she hasn't contributed to the entire season? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So, any more thoughts about Big Brother Canada though?
No.
Okay. Paris probably ranks number 3 on my winners of Big Brother Canada so far.
Guess who is getting up this Saturday at the butt crack of dawn to do live commentary on the royal wedding?
Ooh.
Are we doing live commentary? I thought we were covering it after.
Are we doing live? No, bitch. We got to do it live.
How are we going to do it live?
Are we going to watch it live? We're going to watch it live.
Yeah, but the only problem is if we watch it live and commentate, people aren't going to be watching what we're watching. Right? I thought we were just going to commentate on it after, recap the whole thing.
I thought we were getting out and doing it live. Being all extra.
Either way, I support you ladies.
I don't know.
Either way,
clarify.
Me, Phelan, and Deborah are going to cover the we're going to cover the royal wedding one way or another Saturday because everybody's flipping their shit over this wedding, and my ass got up 7 or 8 years ago and watched the last one.
Yeah.
And let's see, the other thing is on Saturday, that's the 19th, we're going to be interviewing Kimberly Roth from Hell's Kitchen.
Yes.
At 5 p.m.
Are you doing that with us?
What? Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When is it?
Saturday at
5 p.m.
5.
I have a photo shoot. I can't.
Okay.
Plus, I've never seen that show, so I don't know if I would be the best person to.
Well, it's
be
not
on
actually
that.
about Hell's Kitchen. It's about reality TV, applying for reality TV, you know, auditioning, getting rejected to success.
Gotcha.
You know, the pitfalls of reality TV casting.
Gotcha.
You know, not everybody gets on the first time. Everybody gets rejected. Almost everybody gets rejected. You know, and if they don't get rejected, it's still, you know, it's still a long, hard way to go. It's not easy getting on reality TV. And we'll be interviewing several people. I'm just waiting for them to get back to me on their dates.
That's awesome.
You know, everybody's busy. It's hard to pin them down.
Yeah.
But so we'll get back to you on who is a definite. But Kim is definitely a definite, so.
Cool.
And
It'll
she's
be
fun.
loads of fun.
She is fun.
Where do you guys rank this season of Big Brother Canada in terms of like the previous seasons you've seen of like Big Brother US?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even. It doesn't even register.
I would say it's above Big Brother 19.
Well, that's a very low bar.
No. You know what? I definitely think it's above that. Like Big Brother 19, the feeds were a lot better than these feeds. Believe me, I turned these feeds off half the time because they were so boring. Like seriously, like bored me to tears. Big Brother US feeds are good. I'm just saying.
In my opinion, this was my favorite season of Big Brother since probably Big Brother 15. I'm very high on this season. I think it was great. And I am like, I will say, like, even though I'm pro Kayla, I am happy with the Paris win. So
Yeah,
good
I'm
for
happy
her.
with it.
And she was my first pick. She was my winner's pick. I just want to say that too.
Oh,
I'm just saying my 3 preseason winner picks were Paris, Derek, and Kayla in that order. So
that's right. So you picked it. You are the
Yeah.
king of Big Brother Canada in this
well,
trio.
you're about to be the queen of Survivor because Lord knows Wendell is getting some kind of money.
Y'all, if Wendell wins Survivor, Allison's going to come on this show so extra.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane.
You mean
If you-
like different from what you normally are as far as extra?
Oh, it'll be loud, so don't wear earplugs. I mean,
Yeah.
don't wear earbuds.
We'll just get the echo.
I'll be screaming.
Cool. Is that it for you guys?
No. Allison,
What?
we talked about a few things. How are your eyes doing?
Oh, my boyfriend farted in my face the other day, and I thought I had pink eye.
Oh. I mean, some people are into that.
I don't
Can you
know.
get conjunctivitis from someone
what-
farting in your face?
What happened is he spent the night at my house, and I have a full-size bed. It's because I'm a little person, and he has a king-size bed. So he ended up with his head at the foot of the bed, and I was in the normal place you're supposed to sleep, and his ass somehow got in my face, and I was woken with in my face, and I felt the air on my nose, and I immediately popped up. And I was like, you just farted on me. And of course, he's like, and goes back to sleep. He does it 2 more times. Of course, not in my face, but I was fucking with him yesterday. I sent him a text. I said, I have pink eye. He goes, how'd you get pink eye? I said, I got pink eye because someone farted shit particles into the air and they landed in my eyes.
Shit particles.
And he said, you might want to start washing your hands more. I go, dude, I'm OCD. Everybody knows me. I wash my hands 500 times a day. He goes, my underwear is made out of charcoal and nut mesh. So there's no way I could have given you pink eye from farting in your face.
Does he have anti-fart underwear? Seriously?
He's got that charcoal underwear that you can get from like Sam's or something that like soaks in sweat.
The anti-fart underwear.
It obviously doesn't hold in the smell.
Oh, Jesus.
That's poop. I'm just telling you, a fart is poop in the air. And if you ever do it in one of those special lights, you're going to see little mist floating around. And that is butt bacteria in the air. And it can, if someone is butt-ass naked, fart in your fucking face, you're going to get some pink eye.
Phelan just has all these vomit emojis in the chat.
I took one for the I basically took one for the team. Without involuntarily.
Do you want to talk about the other thing we talked about?
What, prostituting our feet out?
Yes, we're going to be footers.
We've decided after much research, there's a lot of money in people who are sick and who will pay money to fuck your feet. All you got to do is
look at your feet. Just look at your feet.
People will pay money just to look at your bare feet. And some of them will pay a big amount of money for you to jack them off. Just the feet. And I said, you can have me from the ankles down, but you don't touch me from the ankles up. I'm not shaving from the ankles up. That's like going to be hobbit legs from the ankles up. But I'll wax my feet. I'll wax my hobbit feet.
You have hobbit feet?
I have hobbit feet. I'm a hobbit. I'm 4'11", weigh 100 pounds. Sorry, Jesus.
So we're planning on being foot horse.
So if there's anyone out there, let us know what we need to do. We're going into the foot porno industry.
Because we both have cute feet, so.
Yes. Yes. I may go a little crazy when I cut my toenails, and it may look like I chewed them off. But some people might be.
She literally could chew her toenails off.
I could if I wanted to. My feet.
I could literally get my feet up there because I'm double jointed. Even though I have arthritis, I can still, like, if I wanted to, I could chew my toenails off because I'm double jointed.
I walked in on my boyfriend chewing a toenail off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That might be a deal breaker. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's a deal breaker. We need to break up, Chris. Chris. I'm breaking you and Allison up. I'm sorry. That was a deal breaker for me.
He's the sweetest man on the planet. He puts up with me, and I do the commentary on his entire. Every time we're out doing stuff, I narrate everything for him. Everything he's doing. When he's got his finger in his nose, and then his ear, and then his mouth, and I'm like, is there any hole on your face that you haven't stuck a finger in the last 30 seconds? Good man. He's a good man. What happened? Okay, here's fun. What happened since I left the show? Where's the real Allison? How did we go from let's watch our mouths, my nephew might be watching, to let's be foot prostitution? This is the evolution. This is the evolution of the show. I'm telling you, you don't even know. When Tyler's not here to patrol us and keep us in line, I was talking about popping zits on my cat's butthole.
Yeah.
I had to take Finley to the vet because he had an anal blister and he couldn't poop, and I'm not touching it, and he had to have it expressed. Wow, was that your chair?
Yeah, no, my chair squeaks.
Okay. Yeah, because we don't want to see shit particles flying through the air.
Don't want to see shit particles flying up in the webcam. We make Tyler so uncomfortable.
No, I'm not uncomfortable.
He's tired. He's literally surfing on his phone right now because he's so uncomfortable.
He's like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I don't know what I'm doing with these two broads.
These bitches are crazy.
He's like, I've never been into women, and now I'm really never going to be into women.
Women are creatures. Like, I am 100% convinced of that.
Yes. And
I've lived with a few women, like in college, like dorms and stuff like that. Women are creatures. Like, men live so much cleaner than women.
Okay, 100%. This is true, but let me tell you something. I'm very clean. My house is very clean.
Do you leave hair in the sink?
Hell no. You've never heard me go off about hairs?
I fucking hate that, Allison.
I am terrified of hairs. I can't stand hairs. I don't want to see hairs. I have lint brushes in every room in my house. I flip out. I don't want to see a hair. I traumatized my child when he was a baby. He was taking a bath, and he was in the bathtub, and he was itty bitty little thing. And I've got my back to him doing something at the sink. I'm still supervising him. Calm down. He's in the bathtub. All of a sudden, he screams. I turn around. He's standing there, little butt-ass naked self with his finger up going, hair, hair. And I'm like, it's a hair. I don't know what to do. I have to touch it for the child. So I went and I got some toilet paper, and I'm like, breathe, just breathe. I'm getting it off. It's gone. And he goes, flush it, flush it. He was saying flush it, not the other. So, he didn't start saying that till he was 3. Huh?
Do you know what I have to deal with my soon-to-be ex-husband that I'm still living with?
What?
Cleaning up after him is like, it's like cleaning up after a frat party for toddlers. It's like shoveling snow in a blizzard. It just never fucking ends. I just can't. Seriously, it's like a frat house for giant toddlers.
Well, sometimes my boyfriend will take a dump and not flush it on purpose just to hear my reaction when I go in the bathroom and Mr. Hanky is smiling and waving at me out of the toilet.
Oh, God.
I'm like, how long has this science experiment been sitting in here?
Oh my God, Chris, we're so breaking up with you. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
It's over. It's
I
over,
know.
Chris.
It's just
Goodbye
life.
to Allison.
It's just life. I love him. I don't know. What does that say about me?
Well,
I don't
it says
wanna
a lot
know.
about you because you're actually dating your ex-husband.
Listen, a lot of women are stanky ass hoes at home, Tyler. I'm going to
They
agree
are.
with you. They act like they're all clean and shit in the workplace and everything else. And then you get in their car and there's
Yep.
tampon wrappers and cups,
Exactly.
all
It's
kinds of
disgusting.
shit everywhere. And I'm like, I'm not ever using your bathroom. And I can't, let me tell you something else about me. I can't use a dirty bathroom. I can't. Like, I don't ever use the bathroom in Walmart. Like, I don't use the bathroom in Walmart. I had an issue in a Walmart bathroom in 2005, and I'm not going to get into it because I will vomit.
Yeah.
You know it's nasty if Allison's not talking about it.
Well, you hear all the stories about like Walmart. There's like shit splattered all over the wall, you know, and yeah. How does that happen? How does that occur?
I don't want to
Like,
know.
How do you sit on the toilet?
Look, I've had some incidences where it came out of me like lava in Bridesmaids, and I was just thanking Jesus that I had a toilet seat to sit
Yeah,
on.
but it doesn't go
because that
on the wall.
backsplash would have been on the ceiling and on the wall. Do you hear me? Because
Oh
sometimes
my
it just
God.
comes out and you can't make it to the toilet.
Well, they obviously didn't
I'm
make
talking
it
about.
because it's on the wall. Good night, Tyler. You can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get going.
Run, Tyler, run!
Tell everyone how they can find you on social media, Tyler.
At T Lions with 2 Z's. Also, like as I've been saying, like I really want to plan like an off-season show where me and 3 other people we're still like nailing down who that will be exactly, but we're going to make like a fantasy Big Brother All-Stars since Big Brother 20 would have been the perfect opportunity for another All-Stars, but it is in fact an all newbie season. So stay tuned.
It's gonna be a boring season, just saying.
I'm just saying.
Sorry.
So stay tuned for that. We'll figure out when that is, and we'll tweet it out and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to sign off because I have a trainer session at like 6:45 tomorrow morning.
I hear you, honey.
Okay.
So overall, thank you guys for letting me talk Big Brother Canada. I can't wait for Big Brother US, and I will see you guys tomorrow to talk about this shitty episode of Survivor where inevitably, what?
I said you're gonna be me tomorrow night.
I really am. Like, it's either going to be Sebastian or it's going to be Kellen or it's going to be Donathan. And I'm sure Dominic and Wendell are going to find 2 more advantages. And I'm really excited to see all that play out.
All right.
So, goodbye. Congratulations on your bowel talks and stuff.
Yeah, we'll talk for a few more minutes.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you, Tyler.
I love you guys so much. Bye, guys. Bye, Phelan. You rock too. Bye, Kyle. Thank you for tuning in last minute. And have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Run, Forrest, run!
Listen, let me tell you something, okay? This is one thing I've learned about young men. When they meet me, one of the first things I will tell them is if you didn't have standards for what you want in a woman, after you have spent a few hours with me, you will have tons. Do you hear me? And they will be the opposite of everything I am. Yeah.
Run!
You run screaming.
So anyway, we need to figure out what we're going to do Saturday for this royal wedding.
See, what I thought is for the royal wedding, I thought we would all just watch it and then maybe get on around noonish or something and then just talk about it. Because I don't know.
Yeah, I thought we were live, doing it live.
This is going to be like a 4-hour ordeal. I might freaking fall asleep.
I think I may fall asleep.
It's going to be a lot of repetitive.
And the thing, I sent you the schedule for it.
Right.
Let's see where we at.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
There it is.
I have a Survivor story, but I'm gonna save it till tomorrow.
So let's see. The guests start arriving, which is at 4:30 a.m. The ceremony is at 12 p.m., which is 7 a.m. This our time, Eastern Standard Time. So, do we need to see the guests arriving? I mean, I guess we need to see some of them, right?
Look, I'm gonna have it on while I'm laying on the couch like this. But
I'll just leave the TV on all night, and then, you know, the cats normally wake me up around like 5:30, 6 o'clock to eat. So, and then I'll just stay up at that point.
You know what time I get up every day?
I know. 4 a.m.
I've been getting up at 4 instead of 4:30. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm an old woman. Because I'm eating dinner at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
At least you get those early bird specials when you go out to the diner.
I'm at the Piccadilly cafeteria now, standing in line getting food with all the rest of them. It's ridiculous.
Early bird special.
I know.
Oh, girl.
Because I'm like, all I'm doing, like, as soon as 2 o'clock rolls around, I'm sitting here going, what's for dinner? And I'm texting Chris, what's for dinner? And he's like, I'll answer that question in 40 years when I'm 80. I'm not thinking about dinner at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What's wrong with you? I get up at 4 o'clock. He's like, yeah, we all know. He said, Allison, everyone knows what time you get up in the morning. Everyone.
Girl, sometimes I'm just eating breakfast at 2 p.m.
He's like, everyone knows what time you get up. Everybody knows about your bowel movements. And now everyone knows about Finley's butthole. And I'm like, well, I'm not even finished yet. Just getting started. One of these days I'll do a vlog, and we'll just answer your people. I'll just say, like, ask me questions. I'll answer any questions.
Ask me anything at AMN.
Ask me anything. I'll answer any questions that you want to know about me. No, I'm not sending nudes.
You're not?
No.
Foot nudes for a fee.
I'll send foot nudes.
Foot nudes for a fee.
If you want a picture of the big toe alone, that's extra.
The big toe alone.
If you want polish on the toenails, that's extra too.
Oh,
you either want just the foot, because listen, when you're a foot prostitute, there's many levels to being a foot prostitute. You nail polish, no nail polish on the toes. Do you want the feet hairy? Shall I shave or no? Do you want the feet clean? Do you want them dirty? What do you want? I'm sure there's many layers.
Socks. Like sometimes they just want to touch your shoes or your socks.
Do you want me to put a sock on slow or take a sock off fast? What kind of sock do you want? You want a holy sock where just the big toe is sticking out? Do you want my cats to lick my feet? I can put some tuna juice on them.
You're very creative. You're a creative foot
it's coming to me. Like, maybe I'm a natural at the foot prostitution.
Yeah, and if you had a dog, you just put peanut butter on your feet.
Crunchy or smooth. Which one? Honey flavored peanut butter or Nutella?
Oh, I was just gonna say Nutella
with nuts in it. Do you want some nutty Nutella? Do you want it to look like I've been rolling my toes around in shit? Is that
you
what
were going to be an amazing foot whore.
I'm a madam. I'm the madam. I'm gonna pimp. Let's just get a whole bunch of people together. I'll be like Heidi Fleiss. And we'll just do it. Well, I'll be like Heidi Fleiss and we'll rule. How many people are running the foot fetish ring? I don't know of any.
Did you see that?
We're like Ocean's 11 or Ocean, whatever that fucking, the stupid Ocean's 8 with Sandra Bullock. No, we're going to do the foot thing.
Yeah, really?
This is what it's come to in this country. I can't even freaking afford my psych meds. I got to let people fuck my feet. Okay? That's what's happening here. Yeah. I got to come up with a contraption where there's just like a glass thing and I put my feet through them. And
a foot glory hole.
A glory holes for your feet. You know. Do you want 1 foot or 2? Because that's like 2 chicks. Do you want 1 chick or 2? You get 2 feet or 1 foot.
Oh my God, a foot glory hole.
We got the foot glory holes. And Allison's on the other side of it with a taser gun because the minute you try to get above those ankles, she's shooting you.
Oh my God.
Do you want me to talk dirty to you while you're pleasuring yourself to my feet? I'll do that. It's extra. I'm not good at that, though. I'm going to tell you. Chris I tried it. He said, don't ever speak again while we're doing it. I don't want to hear it. You run your mouth all the time. There is no sexy voice. Allison does not have a sexy voice. It's, oh, yeah, harder. Uh-huh. Daddy. You big, nasty daddy. You like those feet, don't you? You like that Nutella? Looks like it's smeared shit all over my feet, you nasty little boy. It was just so, I don't know.
Oh my God.
I think I'm tired.
I think so.
This is why I get tired. YouTube is going to take this video down because Allison just announced that she's starting a foot fetish prostitution ring as a madam like Heidi Fleiss.
Oh my God.
Look, when people think of sexy, they don't think of Allison S. Kelly. I'm not the one. But, boy, my feet, though. I don't know. I couldn't do a job tonight because I went to town, cut my toenails this morning, and I had like a little issue with my little middle toe, and I made it bleed when I cut it. So unless you're into that, do you like the bleeding? Are you into bleeding? Do you want a foot that bleeds? Some guys are into blood. Look at that. Some guys are into blood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
Phelan just demonetized us.
Look at that crusty bottom foot, man. I need to get some guys are into that.
Pet egg.
I need a pet egg. I need a petty. Look at that. You want that big toe. Ah! There's a hair on the bottom of my foot! It's a hair! Do you see it? It's a fucking hair! I'm done. I can't deal with this.
I was going to get up to get my pet egg, but it turns out I'm not wearing pants because it's a fucking 100 degrees and pants are just not happening. So.
Finley, come here so I can wipe this on you.
What? There was a hair?
There was a hair. Did you not see it? There was a hair on the bottom of my foot, but it's gone now. Everyone, it's gone. Look at that. This is a freebie. Look at that. Ew. Man, I got some nasty, crusty shit going on.
Bitch, get yourself a pet egg. You cover your feet with some Vaseline and put your socks on tonight, okay? You'll be good to go in the morning.
Yeah. See, the thing is I saw the shit out of my feet in the shower, and then I don't put lotion on them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dainty like that. You know?
Neither am I. Only if I know they're going to.
Nobody's looking at my feet. Nobody's looking at my feet. Now they're really not, because there's a hair on the bottom of it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow evening to talk about...
Not that anybody's going to see this because...
Yeah, we're going to talk about some more bullshit and Survivor tomorrow evening at 9, 8 Central. Do you think Tyler is a little let down by Survivor because he reads those freaking charts and just like...
I think so. I think
it ruins it for him.
It ruins it for him. Yeah, I definitely think.
I think that if he didn't know all that stuff, he wouldn't be as disappointed.
Yeah.
I worry about him. I need him to be happy.
I really think that we need to have a come to Jesus moment with him, and he needs to lay off the spoilers.
Listen, this man isn't going to take any life advice from us at this point. We have talked about shit and foot prostitution tonight and my cat's butthole again. He's trying to wish his way. He's thinking of like what life-altering emergency can I come up with that's going to get me the fuck out of here?
I'm surprised he didn't ask someone to please call him so he could say, I got to go. I got to take this call.
Someone call me and scream into the phone and I'll be like, oh my God. Someone is screaming on my phone, dude. Yo, I got to go, and just hang up the call. Or you could just hang up and just act like your internet went out.
No, here's what you do. You get someone to call you, and then you answer the phone, you'll be like, what? Oh my God! I gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah. That was horrible. Yeah, that's about as good a job as I would do. Really? I gotta go. There's been a death in the family.
Oh, come on, girl.
You wouldn't know them because, let's be honest, I don't either. So I gotta go.
I guess I'm better at being all extra, like when it comes.
I can be extra when I'm not tired, and I, quite frankly, look horrible. I look like someone who thinks they know everything and talks too much.
Don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't, yeah.
I think we're done.
I think we're done. I think we're over it. Everyone's over it. Everyone's leaving. Yeah. It's done. It's whatever. So yeah, tomorrow, 9, 8 Central, we're going to talk about some junk. I'll find something. And Survivor. And then we've got the, no more Big Brother till next month. And then we'll be covering the royal wedding, me and Phelan and Deborah. I said Phelan. Everyone loves Phelan.
Everybody loves some Phelan.
We're putting the band back together. It's going to be like a reunion. It's probably going to be like 9 hours long. 9 hours.
Well, if I can get some of these reality stars lined up, we're going to be doing several this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to start getting some reality.
We have a practice call. We have a practice call on the 17th.
Okay.
Not sure if this one's going to make it, but it's Mike Holloway. He is on his oil rig. We need to see whether or not he can actually get reception to be on a Google Hangout to do the interview. So we're going to do a practice on the 17th, see if that works. If it works, then we'll do it this weekend.
Yay! All right, guys. You guys know how to find me. It's in the body of this video. I mean, really. Do I really need to go through all of it again?
Do you really give a shit where I'm at? Do you really?
At my next life, Debbie, DEBI. It's not, it's, it just is.
It just is. Everybody knows where I'm at. I'm a Twitter whore. I'm just saying.
We're trying to build this channel.
Seriously.
And really make it into something.
Listen, there have been people from Big Brother that I have met, and I just met one last week. I met Alex from BBOTT, Big Brother Over the Top.
Right.
Met her for the first time last weekend. And I introduced myself, and she says, "Oh, I already know who you are. You're a Twitter legend." She was being nice, calling me a legend. She didn't want to say Twitter whore. I'm just saying. But yeah.
Yeah. Like if we ever get her on the show, you need to let me know because I gotta go backtrack some videos from when I was covering OTT. Okay.
Girl, we were not Ball Smasher fans, just saying, but
I'll get in trouble.
She was very lovely. She was very lovely.
She's a lovely human being.
She was a lovely human being. I got her phone number, and we're gonna get her on. I'm gonna get her on.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. All right, Phelan laughed my tits off, and I just got them. Oh,
what, girl? This is some news.
That's breaking news.
Breaking news.
Phelan's got her boobs.
Phelan got new boobs.
And I guarantee you they're bigger than mine. I promise.
Are
Sorry,
they bigger
Jesus,
than mine?
but I guarantee you they're bigger than mine. My little A cups.
Well, I got double D, so I'm just saying. I don't think that she went double D, but just saying.
I'm the chairman of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. I'm a lifelong member, been a member since I was 14. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. I have a Facebook page for this. Please go like it. Because I'm in a competition with some other people and I got to beat their pages. I'm already ahead, but I don't want them to win. So I'm not going to tell you what pages they are because that would, no. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know what else to say.
Bye.
Google foot fetishes.